Welcome to this initiation to the yoga therapy practice. I'll be guiding you through a practical experience through which I'll share with you the principles to unlock the self-healing power of your body. If you haven't listened to the previous videos, I break down each principle in detail, so please do so before. In order to receive the full benefits of the practice, I recommend you do the practice at least 2-3 hours after eating a big meal, ideally with an empty stomach, so that your attention can be fully free to receive your inner experience. So we'll get started. If you haven't listened to the principles, essentially the practice is very simple. It's about relaxing, it's about learning how to feel, learning to receive your inner experience. I wish you a beautiful practice. Enjoy your experience. So we'll start in a seated position for our guided relaxation meditation, either with your legs crossed in half lotus. If you want to put a pillow, sit on a pillow. So make yourself comfortable. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Exhale a few times. And as you exhale, release your belly, soften your body. One or two last times, exhaling, releasing the weight downwards, softening the body. And then allowing the natural breathing. So feeling your bone structure, feeling your legs, feeling the support of the ground. And inviting your belly, your legs, your hips to relax, to soften. Whatever is gripping in your thighs, inner thighs, around the knees, the feet. So inviting through your presence to your attention, inviting your legs to relax into the support of the ground, so feeling the ground under your legs. Feeling your lower back, pelvis, sacrum. And as you relax, allowing the natural tendencies of your body to express themselves, allowing your body to be crooked. So if you let go of effort, maybe your body will tend to lean to one side or to the other. So allowing these natural tendencies to happen. So to relax your mind, relax your body, relax diaphragm. Soften. Relaxing your hands, your arms, your shoulders, so allowing the natural tendencies of your shoulders to express themselves if they tend to roll inwards. The natural curve of your spine if it rounds slightly forward. Softening sternum, thoracic vertebrae. And inviting the weight of your belly to relax into your downwards, into your pelvis, into the support of the ground, feeling your sitting bones. And inviting also the volume of your thoracic cage to relax, to soften downwards onto the belly. So maybe you'll feel certain parts being squeezed. This is part of the experience, the tensions that we avoid when we try to hold ourselves up. So we won't stay very long. If it's uncomfortable, breathe gently into the areas that are congested. See if you can relax in the discomfort, feel, receive, stay with your experience. Inviting the throat to relax, the back of the tongue, inner mouth. Allowing the muscles of your face to soften, relaxing the gaze, the forehead, the space between the eyebrows. So just a little bit more here. Softening the jaw. Inviting the anus, pelvic floor, genital area to soften also, relax. Invite your heart to relax. So the last few moments here, receive your inner experience. Rest, keep your attention focused, sharp, to feel what's happening inside of you, the parts of your body that are calling for your attention. So receiving your experience. And then when you're ready, you can place your hands together in prayer position, either at your forehead or at your chest, sternum. Soften the spine. Use the contact of the thumbs against your forehead or against your sternum as a stability to relax whole body. Okay, thank you. Release your hands, your arms. And for the next position, we'll go into a child pose. So you can open your knees, bring the big toes together, touching at the back, forehead to the ground, and the arms relaxed in front. If your forehead doesn't touch the ground, you can make fists with your hands and support your forehead. Sometimes it takes just a little moment for the spine to release, and then you can bring the forehead a bit further down. So feel the contact of your forehead with the ground. And gradually surrender the weight of the head into the support of the ground. Relax the forehead, the brain. We have a tendency to constantly hold our head, so use the stability of the ground to drop the weight, surrender, release. Soften the shoulders, the arms, the elbows touching the ground. Soft belly. And feeling your pelvis, your hips. Inviting the weight of the pelvis to rest, ground into the hips, into the legs, into the ground. Feel your spine from the sacrum to the head. And as much as possible, see if you can contain your attention inside your body. To feel the physical sensations, the parts of your body that are tight, that are calling for your attention. Maybe parts of your body where you feel circulation, movement. And it's normal if the attention drifts away. Every time you notice that you're starting to think about something else or your attention is kind of wandering off, invite your attention to come back in the body, to feel. Even if it's squeezed, even if it's tight, see if you can choose to enter and receive, feel. A few last moments here. Breathing gently into the places that are tight. So we want to ground the attention in the physical sensations, and then there's whole other layers of sensations, thoughts, emotions, memories, energies, more subtle sensations. So receive your whole experience, but as much as possible, ground yourself into the physical sensations and from there, receive. So inhale, exhale a few times. And then when you're ready, come up slowly. Make your way into a four-legged position, so knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Go towards a cat-cow. So take the time before you move to ground your weight into the bone structure. So relax the weight of the thoracic cage, the weight of the shoulders into the arms, into the ground. Soften around the hips, anus, lower back, belly. So to relax the weight of the pelvis on the hips, on the legs, through the knees into the ground. It's like a different rhythm, slowing down, paying attention to sensations, feelings. And then when you're ready, slowly arch the back. So bring the spine in extension, tilting the pelvis forward. And then vertebra by vertebra, opening the spine, feeling the details, lifting the head, towards the end of the movement. And feeling the different parts of the spine, going towards your maximum feeling. And then tilting the pelvis back, rounding the lower back, and vertebra by vertebra, making your way towards mid-spine, upper spine. Tucking the chin in, the head in, and rounding the spine completely. So breathing gently, feeling all the details, pushing gently the belly, front body into the spine, into the back body to round, curve. And then when you're ready, release belly, tilt the pelvis forward, and make your way towards the extension, vertebra by vertebra. Feel the details. Enjoy the movement. Create a bit of space in your spine. If you feel to open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Create space in the face. And then eventually rounding the back, tilting the pelvis back, and then vertebra by vertebra, round back, head in. So move a few times at your rhythm with the intention as you move to relax, to feel, and to stay connected with the grounding of the arms, the legs, hips, shoulders. And eventually, if you want to move more freely, so if you want to twist a little bit to the side, a bit like an animal that's stretching, that's taking care of itself, so follow naturally how your body wants to move intuitively. You want to do circles with the pelvis, twist, turn the head, spine, so whatever makes sense for you. With the intention of keeping your attention inside, feeling the details. The vertebrae, the relationship between the vertebrae and the organs, the parts that you feel tight, congested, the parts that are a bit more free, and whatever other sensation comes up for you. So a few last moments, relax, feel, receive, and move as you feel. And then when you're done, make your way on your belly. So lie down on your belly, and you can either place your hands under your pelvis, so like this, kind of in the groin area, or on either side of your head. So feet flat against the floor, hands under the pelvis, or the arms on either side of your head with the elbows at 90 degrees. And take the time to feel the stability of the ground against the front of your body. And invite your weight to soften into the ground, to relax into the support of the ground. So through feeling, soften your belly, lower back, genitals, pelvic area, anus. Soften the muscles of your butt. Whatever is gripping in your thighs, around your knees, your legs, relax. Inviting the weight of your legs to drop into the support of the ground. And it's an excellent posture to be in relationship with the heart, the protections in the chest, a lot of tension. So using the stability of the ground to relax the weight of the chest into the support of the ground. For women, maybe you'll feel tensions in your breasts, discomfort. So if you stay with the discomfort, you allow the stability of the ground to stabilize the tension. Slowly, slowly, it allows these tensions to release. So relaxing also the weight of the head into the ground. Consciously surrendering, resting the bone, the part of your head, the bone that's against the ground, to through that surface of contact, drop the weight. Soften your shoulders, your arms, your diaphragm. Throat. And then receive your experience. Maybe you'll feel fear or anxiety or sadness. Maybe you won't feel anything. So whatever it is that you feel, even if you don't feel anything, as long as you're present, you stay with your experience, the work happens. So whatever you feel, be present, receive, and as much as possible, again, see if you can contain your attention inside your body, inside the physical borders of your body, to feel the areas that are tight, to feel the density. And allow your attention to move naturally inside of your body, where the places that call for your attention. Notice when your attention drifts away, and then you can invite your attention to come back in the body to feel. So if your head is to one side, you can gently turn towards the other side. And we'll stay for a little more. So the intention of relaxing, softening the body downwards, feeling your spine. Exhaling. Little micro fine tunings. The hips and the shoulder joints. Softening around the hips, softening around the shoulders. To allow the bones, the joints to activate. A few last moments here, feeling your spine. Receiving your inner experience. Following the natural movement of your attention. And then slowly making your way towards the 8 limbs. So tucking your toes, bringing the chin to the ground, placing your hands under your shoulders, elbows facing up towards the ceiling, knees relaxed into the ground. So feeling the points of contact with the ground, the chin, the hands, the chest, the front of the pelvis, the knees, the toes, feeling the bone structure, and inviting the weight to drop downwards into the stability of the ground. So it can be a bit uncomfortable the first few times we do this posture. Puts the body in a position that is more contained than the previous one. Once you learn how to work with it, it's a great posture. Enter in relationship with the chest, the kidneys, sacrum. So containing your attention in your body, feeling, allowing the natural tendencies to express themselves. If your weight leans more to one side or more to another side. Breathing gently, inhaling, pressing a little bit into the areas that are tight. Exhaling, releasing downwards. Our last few moments, feeling, receiving, following the natural movement of your attention, the parts of your body that are calling for your attention. And then slowly making your way towards the Sphinx position, forearms to the ground, the elbows underneath the shoulders. Toes can stay tucked or tops of the feet on the ground. It works the hips, the legs a bit differently, so whatever's best for you. And then relaxing into the natural tendencies of your shoulders. So it's not a stretch or it's not a muscular exercise. We want to ground through the bone structure to facilitate circulation, to release tensions. So maybe your shoulders will come up towards your ears. Maybe your shoulders will be crooked. So find a place where you can find a stability through the bones into the ground, even if it's all crooked. Soften the belly, the rest of your body. Maybe your head will also be crooked. And so there's this release of the weight downwards, and at the same time, especially if the weight is collapsing downwards, press down a little into the ground a little bit with your forearms to balance. So feel kidneys, diaphragm, chest, lungs, heart, spine. Breathe gently into the parts that are tight. And you can explore twisting your head a little bit towards the right to touch different angles in your chest. And then a little bit to the left. And then coming back slowly, center, bringing your body back down towards the ground. Hands under the shoulders, push back into a child pose. A little moment. So the knees separated, the big toes touching. Forehead to the ground, arms soft, shoulders soft. So allowing your spine, body to relax, loose belly. Sometimes the ankles have a tendency to splay out, so if you bring them, cinch them in towards the center to better target the hips. So rest. Drop the weight of the head, feel your spine. Relax around the hips, hip crease, groins. And then coming up, slowly lifting your chest, torso, and making your way towards V pose. So hands shoulder width, the feet hip width, lifting your pelvis up. Usually this posture is done more like a straight posture stretch in yoga. Here we want to ground the bone structure. So bending your elbows a little bit, bending your knees a little bit. Maybe the posture won't be straight. So we want to find natural alignment of your body so you can ground through your bone structure. Breathe, it's normal, it's intense. We won't stay very long, so explore how you can drop your weight. Inhale, exhale, receive the intensity. Chin in towards the chest, so keep the spine long. Last few moments. Receive your experience, breathe, feel your bones, feel the ground, drop the weight. And then walk forward. So the forward bend, feet about hip width distance apart, bring the elbows, the hands around the elbows, bend the knees a little bit, and explore how you can drop your weight onto your legs. So same principle, more active postures. Release belly, breathe, feel connection. So it's as if you want to sit on a chair, so you want to learn how you can release your weight on your pelvis, on your hips, on your legs into the ground. Explore different heights with your pelvis. Sometimes there's a specific spot where it activates. Last few moments, breathe, receive the intensity. Maybe it's burning, maybe it's pulling around the knees. Allow the natural tendencies of your legs, of your feet, if the weight goes on more on one side or on the other. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll up, feeling the details along the way. And if you relax, maybe your body, you'll be pulled more towards one side or another side. So follow these natural tendencies. Making your way up slowly. And then once you're up, release your arms. Take a moment, simply relax in the standing position. So we usually tend to have the tendency to hold ourselves straight. I'll invite you to bend the knees a little bit and relax the whole body. So if you're a bit crooked, soft around belly, soft chest, soft heart, relax. And you can sway your weight a little bit forward and back on your feet to help you ground through the bone structure, drop the weight. So you can move, like rock a little bit forward and back, feeling all the details, the subtleties. You can also go sideways a little bit. So small swaying, rocking motion to help loosen up your body and find your stability, relax. And from here you can add rotations of the neck, digging into the neck. So moving gently, feeling, relaxing the weight of the head onto the cervicals as you move. And sometimes we do a muscular motion movement. Here we want to target more the vertebrae. So move from the vertebrae, dig into the different muscular tensions in the neck. From that place of the central core, the vertebrae, spine. And then switching direction, the other side, rotations. Whole body relax. The more we relax, since everything is interconnected, maybe you'll feel eventually the effect of the movement in the neck in other parts of your body. then slowly coming back towards the center. And we'll do the same thing, but with the chest. So rotations with the chest. You can place your arms above your head, the hands around the elbows. Soften, loosen body. Micro bend in the knees. And then from here again, rotations, but this time with the thoracic cage. It can be small movements depending on the mobility that you have, respecting the tensions, the space that you have inside your chest. So moving around the central axis, the spine, the thoracic vertebrae. Loose, relaxed, whole body. Feel, contain your attention inside the inner space of your chest and feel. Mobilizing the ribs and eventually changing the direction, going in the opposite direction. So relax in the movement. And then slowly coming back center, releasing the arms. And another movement here, therapeutic movement, placing your hands on your shoulders. We'll twist right, left. So as much as possible, keep your pelvis stable forward, keep your head forward, and it's only the thoracic cage that is twisting right, left, around the spine. So again, it can be small movements, or you can go a little bit faster. Soften the sternum, soften the vertebrae, spine, and feel as you move. Breathe, inhale, exhale a few last times. And then slowing down, coming back center. Take a moment, place your hands on your heart or on your solar plexus, liver, belly, lower belly, so wherever you feel, if you feel to stabilize a certain area, if it awaken a certain organ, if you feel nausea or certain emotions, it's perfect. So simply receive your experience. Allow what is there to circulate, to move. Relax whole body. The last few moments, you can do the little swaying movement, right, left, front, back, to help loosen up your body, facilitate movement along the spine, feeling areas that can be congested. And then slowly we'll make our way back down. So you can place again the hands on top of your head, the hands around the elbows, and vertebra by vertebra, tucking the chin in, rolling down slowly, curling down, integrating as you go down, allowing the natural tendencies of your body, spine as you go down, if it's crooked. As you arrive a bit further down, start to bend your knees. Bring the pelvis towards the forward bends. So grounding into your legs, grounding into your hips. digging the groins towards the wall behind you. Receiving the intensity, breathing last few moments. Relaxing into the natural tendencies of your legs. If you soften. And then slowly, slowly making your way all the way down onto your mat. And lying on your back in a butterfly position. So the knees apart. You can either place the hands, belly, groins, or if you want to cross the arms, place the hands under the armpits. And sometimes the feet are very close to the pelvis. It keeps the area quite tight. And so this is not, we're not looking for a stretch. We want to stabilize the pelvis. So if you move, find a place where maybe if your feet are a bit further away, it allows your pelvis to ground better, stabilize. And if your knees are completely splayed out and you're like kind of hanging in the position, see if you can find stability by pressing your heels towards one another, pressing the mounds of the big toes, lifting, engaging a little bit, knees, inner thighs, and relaxing the bones of the thighs, the femurs into the hip sockets. So it can be quite intense for some people. If it's too much, take a break, bring the knees towards the ceiling, and then come back to it. You won't stay very long. So feeling sacrum against the ground, feeling the back of the head against the ground, relaxing into the support. Feeling the details in your pelvis if you have access. Sometimes the area is closed, so whatever part of your body you can feel, receive your experience as much as possible, containing the attention within the physical limits, borders of your body, and from there receiving the other layers of your experience. And slowly bringing the knees back together. And take a few moments to balance, to rock side to side. So twist right, left, dropping the knees towards the right, dropping the knees towards the left a few times. And then coming back center, knees towards chest, little circles if you want to massage lower back. And then bringing head towards knees, knees towards head, putting the whole spine in traction. And then releasing, going towards the final integration. If you want to make sure to be comfortable, if you want socks, a sweater, a blanket. And then lying on your back with the legs straight, arms alongside the body. Resting the back body into the ground, relaxing, softening the eyes, the face, the gaze, the forehead, softening the heart, and a few last moments to receive your experience, to integrate. Resting the pelvis, sacrum into the ground, back of the head. When you're ready, turn towards the left side in a fetus position. And when you're ready, making your way into a seated position. So the hands in prayer position, either at the forehead or at your chest. Thank you for your practice. I hope you enjoyed your experience. It's normal if the inner work keeps happening during the next few hours, during the next few days, that whatever work has been initiated in your body keeps happening. So stay with your inner experience, receive what is happening to you, and the next videos will speak about the healing reactions.